Right, so we looked at model, we looked at context. Now it's time to take a look at protocol. Again, what is a protocol? A protocol is nothing but a set of rules, right? It's just a set of rules that you have to follow. If somebody says hi, you say hello. Somebody says hello, you say hi, hi there. You won't say something else, right? So you're going against the protocol. Simple set of rules or instructions. Now, if you talk about machines, how do machines talk, right? So the machines always follow a protocol, right? There could be different protocols they could follow, right? You could follow an SSH protocol, you could follow HTTP protocol, you could follow TCP protocol. So all these are examples of protocols. So a protocol is a set of rules or instructions that tells different systems how to talk to each other or work together. So if you see, here is a sender, here is a receiver. So sender is talking to the receiver and they're following a specific protocol. Now, when we talk about protocol in the context, again, I'm using the word context of MCP, then what is it? So the protocol at the MCP it's an open specification. As we already discussed, it is publicly accessible, it is free, anybody can use it, it is vendor neutral. All the big vendors, Microsoft, AWS, Oracle, everybody has adopted MCP standard, right? It follows a client server architecture. You'll see that we have a concept of MCP client talking to a MCP server, right? Now we will do more deep dive into the client server architecture, but for the moment, just remember that this protocol is following a client server architecture, which ensures consistent implementation. So anybody across the world, if doing an MCP, they have to remember they need to have a client and they need to have a server, right? It obviously helps with the reduced duplication. Now you might remember the example of third-party APIs we studied, right? If you are having multiple APIs, you will have multiple key lock mechanisms, right? Everybody will have their own API keys, all that stuff, right? And look at the effort a developer would have to undergo by creating so many integrations on these. So with MCP, it eliminates the redundant integration efforts a developer has to make. Then yes, it provides ecosystem development. So as I said, all over the world, it is enabling growth around a common standard. Now we know that yes, I need to follow this standard. This is a protocol. This is a standard I need to follow. Every developer, every company in the world will be following it. So it's a protocol, nothing but set of rules or instructions, which is telling different systems on how to talk to each other or work together. So I think with this, you've got a very good understanding of what does model stand for, what does context mean, and what does protocol mean. That's why hats off to the guy who created this term MCP, model context protocol. Thanks for watching.